And I am live. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. It is February 25th, 2019, a rainy day here on the Rancho. Let me skip this and make sure we're getting out on the other side. Yep, sounds good. Hey, Susie, you're first in, honey. Nice to see you. Happy Monday to you, if there is such a thing on planet Earth. Happy Monday. Hey, Ray. Gertrude, Kevin, I'm not nice. Yes, you are. Laura Lay, how are you, sweetie? Nice to see you. Khalid, hope I said that. Hello, Khalid. Welcome to you. Vicky, how are you, honey? Nice to see you. Rain. Hey, how you doing, Trish? Nice to see you, honey. Always in my thoughts, Trish. One sip at a time. Yeah, the trip was really good. Thank you, Khalid. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, you love the rain, Michelle. Oh my goodness. I'm like all about, hey, Toro. I'm all about sun, warm, this kind of weather. I just feel like, dude, how you doing, Mike Yeager? Appreciate it. I feel like crazy. Thank you, Stefan. You're my beautiful, gorgeous woman, my queen, really. Triggered Champ, how you doing? I'll be addressing that tonight on a hangout this evening. Thank you, Khalid. I appreciate that. Hello, Issy. Quinny, Hazel, this is Jaeger. That's right. This is my dirty coffee. Let's get the Bergs on panel. I hope you're having Mike. It's okay. It's just we're battening down the hatches. We've got a two-day weather situation here, and I'm not really happy about that. Rocking the share look, huh? Gina, how are you? Yeah, it was a fun night last night. Remember, my channel, my rules. You don't find anybody else on YouTube that ever allows anybody to dictate how their channel is run. But I'll talk about that. I want to save that for this evening. I think it'll be an interesting discussion because I am about being fair. You know, and I'll just leave you with this little RV radio. I'll leave you with this little thought that, you know, if you put two people together on panel and you know what's going to happen, then shame on you. And last night would have been a case in point. You know, it would have been rather pointless to have, you know, open. There would have been nothing accomplished, but in fairness, as I will discuss tonight, I give people a chance to come on. Solo act, if it's a very set topic, and they can talk about, they can speak their piece or whatever you want. So nobody can ever say you're not fair. Okay. Plus, like me, you have your own platform to discuss things on. So again, tonight we'll see. I've extended the invitation again, so we will see what happens. This is a Troll-A-Rama, and for those of you who do not know, a Troll-A-Rama is a chat where we ask the mods to stand down, and we just have an open chat, and you're certainly welcome to come in and discuss anything you like. There's no set topic. You know, people rarely get wrenched out of here anyway. There's not a lot of mods around on my chats to begin with. In fact, I'm usually very thin on the ground when it comes to moderators. So Elvis and Bergs never change. Well, it doesn't mean we can't have fun here. You know, like I said, on my particular channel is you know, we set our own rules, and you don't have to like the rules. That's why you have your own channel to run. But I am about being fair, so I offer people the opportunity. You want to do your solo address or your solo speak, and you want to come on and use my platform, hey, no problem at all. I welcome you to do so. Yeah, I think Bergs You know, the nice thing about Berg's last night is he did not chimp out. He didn't call on the phone. He didn't go start a hangout and freak out. He knew he was a little over the top when it comes to Savage. I mean, you can kind of, you can juice it up a little bit, but if you're just continuously pounding, and you could tell that Savage was starting to get uncomfortable with, and I just, I had to put an end to that. So, oh, Ray says the channel is awesome. You're a friggin' genius. Well, channel ain't that much considering how long I've been kicking around. I am happy to have it. That today I noticed in logging on that I've now passed 12 million channel views, which I think is very. So it's been a fun ride. Hey, BWW Irving. Yeah, he'll drag something out forever. So, what's your favorite music artist? I'm very eclectic taste. In country music, it would be Alan Jackson and George Strait. In classic rock, it would be I don't know. I got so many. It'd be Meatloaf, Aerosmith, AC/DC. Who else would be? Pink Floyd. They would be some of my top groups. In classical music, I lean towards Chopin. I think he's technically very complicated. The things that Frederick Chopin, I think the things that he does are brilliant. I'm trying to think. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to think who else for pop. I don't know. See, I even like for pop. There's not, and I'm pretty much eclectic on that. I enjoy just a lot of different stuff. I don't know, and stuff. How you doing against the wind? I am in a doctor's waiting room. Hey, Joe, how are you? Hello, Gina Smith. Oh, first time you've caught a live feed. When is Rosie Fest coming to the East Coast? What area are you in, Ray? What area are you in? Are you in New York City? Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, good stuff. I mean, I enjoyed Janis Joplin. Janis Joplin was like an early version of Pink. She could really bring it. And also Grace Slick of Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship. Any music that makes you tap your foot and bob your head is good. That's exactly. I know Joe King is a George Strait fan down there. Well, that's what I'm saying, BTB. There's a limit to how much I can do. And if I think, I know, and stuff. And if I think that, Savage is a friend of mine, she's too kind to say something, but, and Berg's realized himself. You can talk, you can have fun. Right, yeah, 15 miles, Brooklyn boy. Yeah, I love Brooklyn. Love Brooklyn. Yeah, you had a huge crush on Grace Slick. I always liked the singers, the female singers that could really bring the heat. Heart, Blondie, Pink. Some of the ones that can really rattle your head. I really enjoy them. Elvis Presley's right up there. Don't be cruel to hearts that you. I don't want no other love, baby. If I did, yeah. Stevie Nicks, there we go. Stevie Nicks is another one that can really bring it. Chrissy Hine, yeah. Joan Jett, Ann Wilson, absolutely, yeah. Roy Orbison. Pretty woman walking down. Pretty woman, pretty woman to me. Oh, mercy. Guns and Roses. Guns and Roses. There's Alpha Wolf. He makes a comment today. Toof on you for giving a platform to Elvis. And if you see my comment to Alpha Wolf, and you come on panels and you're sexting up these women and you're nasty talk, come on, bro. Really? You gotta like Alpha Wolf. KD Lang, absolutely. I like KD Lang. I like Alison Krauss in the Union Station. I like who's the John Prine. I love John Prine. There's just so many great Patsy Cline. I adore Patsy Cline. Just absolutely love Patsy Cline. My favorite country female singer would absolutely be Patsy Cline. Alpha Wolf says, you love nasty. You love nasty, Alpha Wolf. You love nasty. Alpha Wolf. See, you can never quite throw off that troll. You know, Alpha Wolf, he's trying so hard. Hallie in his Bill Haley in the comms. See you later, alligator. Do 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 do. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. Do 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 do. Yep, John Prine, In Spite of Ourselves, is absolutely brilliant. Love that song. Love John Prine's Paradise. Excellent, underrated artist. I also like David Allan Coe. If that ain't country, I'll kiss your ass. If that ain't country. Yeah, Kayla says, I don't like many women country singers. I don't know. Probably because you like the way that the male voice comes across in country. Sometimes women's voices can come across a little whiny in country music, in my opinion. So it's, you know, I don't know. I go back to Tennessee, Ernie Ford, 16 ton, you load 16 ton, do, do, do. I owe my soul to the company store. Where is the drama? There's Rosie Springer. Welcome to the Troll-A-Rama. I'm going to save the drama for tonight. I've extended an invitation if Dave wants to come on tonight and have his equal time. That is fine. Queenie says there with much music I do not like. Miranda kicks ass and takes names. I'm trying to think of who else. I like some of the obscure artists too. You know, David Allan Coe had a very hard time being accepted into country music because he was from Ohio. So that kind of worked against him. Yes, Glenn Miller. Glenn Miller's great. Hey, Cha-Cha, how are you, sweetie? Glenn Miller was great. I love a raspy voice. That's right. I mean, I could listen to George Strait all night. Outstanding. I could listen to Alan Jackson all night. Tim McGraw, some of them. Queen last night at the Oscars was epic. Who in the hell fell off the stage last night? Yeah, Big Bopper and the classics. There you go, Brandy. The way you hold that cup says a lot. Alpha Wolf, we all know I'm a tomboy. I'm okay. You know, I ain't no Mallory Williams, right? I'm no doyen diva of manners and good taste. Okay, I'm just me. Allman Brothers, excellent. Allman Brothers, ZZ Top. Oh, ZZ Top. Rolling Stones, but only the early stuff. David Bowie, the early stuff. Okay. Ground control. Ground control. This is ground. I got to get the key right. This is ground control to Major Tom. You're looking very well. Miranda Lambert's Gunpowder's. Melissa Etheridge, another one. Yep. Eat a Peach. Right. Les Brown and his band of renown. Kay Kaiser and his musical college, right? Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper brought the fucking house down. They rock. See, Lady Gaga can rock it too. Burning House. Also, oh, Brandy, that's sweet. Also, Bergs was talking of Midnight Oil, which is the Australian group for Beds Are Burning. I like that one too. How you doing, Giddy Up? I dressed as a member of ZZ Top for Halloween one year. That's cool. Always interesting. Frank Beard's the only one of ZZ Top that never had a beard. Right. You received baptism in the Roman Catholic Church. Look at you now. You know what? I'm on good terms, Alpha Wolf. I've already been on my spiritual journey for 10 days now, brother. So you can go to the beach in that t-shirt and run with a belly board and scream David Hasselhoff. Okay, take care, Joe. Have a good doctor visit. Yeah, bet. That's right. Bergs played Black Sabbath. That's cool. That's cool. Black Sabbath is good. Damn, I like the Cars. Some of the stuff that the Cars did. Who else? Some early Engelbert Humperdinck was incredible. Even some of the early 1960s Herb Alpert and the Tijuana brands. Pete Fountain, the greatest clarinet player of all time. Al Hirt, another one. Louis Armstrong. I say hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. Yeah. Move the cup up and down. Bergs does have talent. Bergs does have talent. I will agree with you. I enjoy the Bergs. When he's on, he's good. You sound like Kermit with laryngitis. There we go. No, Mama Ricky, I never listened to that. Doing Lou Rawls, yeah. What was the commercial Lou Rawls? Did he do? I don't know, because he did some beer commercial. Yeah, Lou Rawls. How you doing? Billy D. Williams. Ooh, hey Stickers, how you doing? How about Billy D. Williams? I still get kind of shivery when I think about Billy D. Williams. Chicago, great. Hey, Denise Lynn, how are you? Alpha Wolf, do you want a link today? This is your big day. Barry White, love it. Love Unlimited, Barry White, my darling. I can't get enough of your love. Sam Elliott's great. Barry White, that was my get down music. Barry White and Marvin Gaye. Ooh, I get that sexual healing. Get up, get up, get up. Get up, get up. This is Troll-A-Rama, so we're very light on mods here. Sexual healing. What a great get down song. Get that sexual make out music. I mean, that was the best. Joe Cocker. Hey, Connie. I think I got your. I'm only going to put it through, Alpha Wolf. I'm only going to put it through here. I'm not going to give a Gmail. I'm going to give a direct link. Tasha, how you doing, babe? I'm sorry I got your message late last. Yes, I don't ever have my phone with me when I'm online. Let me see. I'm going to try to get this. I will get this to Alpo. Oh, Alpo's always wanted to panel up with me. So... yeah, so apologies for that, Tosh. I didn't see that. Just give me a shout out. If I'm ever doing a live stream and you want a link, just tell me, hey, you sent I need the link to here and there, and that way I can do that. Let me see. Link. Let me see here. That way I can do it. So apologies to you. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing on most of the time on here. Let's see. Okay, there we go, Alpha Wolf. So I sent you a link on there. Oh, Afternoon Delight was the only song in history that got me slapped by a girl when I asked for a little, came into the dorm room, 1976. I remember like it was, maybe it was 77, came into that dorm room, said, I am ready for some Afternoon Delight. She just, I don't know whether it was her time of month, she just took that hand, wham. I went back into the, went back into a desk. I'm like, is this a bad time? Is this a bad time for that? Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon, like I got your Afternoon Delight. Afternoon Delight. Afternoon Delight. Do 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 do. I love that. It was pretty cool. I got tired of it though. Just like Rhinestone Cowboy. Burned out on that. Same deal. Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together, making toxic night. Right, rockets in flight. Meow. Afternoon delight. Do. Afternoon delight. Do 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 do. All right, let me see. I got a lot of things to do. Patreon Pirate, nice to see you. All right. Got Code here. Is Code here? Is he here? I don't know. I don't see Code. Okay. Boardroom. There she is. Hey Sam, how you doing? Thanks for being along on the Reno trip. I really enjoyed you. Top of the afternoon, Jimmy. Nice to see you, Jimmy Trapp in the house. Nice to see you. Sky rockets in flight. Do 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 do. Let's see. Just checking some things on here. Okay, go back to the couch, honey. Thank you, honey. We're except for the lousy weather and the rain. It's a good day. But you know my spirits. Last night he was cap locked. Okay. Code has always been king of all things. Has always chatted cap locked all the time. He's always chatted cap locked. Peter Frampton. See, that was the big thing when I was 1976. The album Frampton Comes Alive was huge. I wonder, hey Ginger. Yeah. Trying to remember. Polly, how are you, Polly? Oh, you were born in 76. You know what, honey? I was getting my high school walking papers in 76. Let's keep that titty in there. Call is ended. What are you talking about? What does that mean? Call is ended. I sent you a link out. All right, hold on a minute, Alpha Wolf. Son of a... Against the Wind. I think that was... Against the Wind was... Hello, Alpha Wolf.
Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estás, Rosie?
Bueno. ¿Y tú?
Io molto bene. Io molto bene.
Molto bene. Now are you Italian or are you Espanol today? Huh?
Whatever you want me to be.
Malto Benny. Well, let me welcome you to the panel today. We're on a Troll-A-Rama, so you can let it fly today, as I know you will, Alpha Wolf. So,
Actually, I don't hold any grudges against you. I don't have any violent thoughts or aggression against you. I actually like you. You are like a big sister to me, like an older sister.
but we have a lot. We have a lot of history. You know, you and I. We have a lot of history, a lot of years down here.
Yes, yes. We have grown together. I think so. Yeah, we have feed each other
You know,
and
you know what changed.
by
You know what changed Alpha Wolf, and I don't know if he's showing up on panel or not. I don't know. YouTube's a little screwed up. After those hurricanes in Puerto Rico, Alpha Wolf, I noticed a distinct change came over you.
well, I left the island like 20 years ago,
But
and
you have family in Puerto Rico,
yes,
right?
yes, but not a lot. I have more family at the Dominican Republic.
Oh, okay. Wow. You really, your family really got around the Caribbean down, down there, Alpha Wolf. So how do you like?
Yes, the island of the Antilles are close together, and they do migrate. So
What took you
my
to?
father and mother just they met in Puerto Rico. They fell in love. Like your parents. Same
Interesting.
thing.
What happened? What happened to get you to Orlando? What attracted you? Were you raised in Orlando, or you obviously?
No, 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 no. I just I left the island. I used to have like a small business, and I just split with my investors, and I decided to start anew.
Oh, okay. So you, I know I'm not doxing you out, but you're a business owner then, so that's cool. Okay. Yeah.
You can
Go ahead.
somebody actually put all the pieces of information. I can be that. I don't have nothing to hide. I'm just a normal person like you and the others.
Yeah, a lot of people like you, Alpha Wolf, especially the ladies, and I tease you a bit because you get a little bit over the top sometimes when you're on panel. You don't like the way sometimes I run my show, and I've told you sometimes you get on there and you get a little wild too when you're on panel or on side chat. So, and then you'll tell me, Rose,
Well,
I can't help it.
it
I am Latino. I know the love. Hey, Vinny.
I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying. Sometimes it fails, but sometimes I make people laugh. I
Yep.
can be rambunctious. I can be flamboyant. But it's not how I behave on the daily basis. I pay taxes. I pay my bills. I go to work on time. I shave. Um, but YouTube is a playground.
Well, I think most people like you, Alpha Wolf. I know I've liked you for. I've always liked what you've done, but I've always admired. We don't have many. You're kind of a rarity down here, being a Latino in this community. I can't really think of another one that we have down here. So, to me, that makes you very interesting. It makes you a real standout person down here.
Well, I practice the philosophy of Stoicism. I don't really care what people think about me. I don't respond to compliments or negative comments. I never knew I was so good about being a troll, and I discovered that recently. So out? No, yes. I think I have an impact on people, and some people listen to me, and some don't. Life is like that.
Well, what was the turning point for you, Alpha Wolf? Because you really enjoyed doing some. Let's just say you enjoyed being a troll very much before. What was it that changed in 2018 with you? That you said, "Oh, I'm just going to be a positive. I'm going to be a nice person." I think it's very interesting
Well, most likely is that being here and interacting with people, especially the trolls, make me uh, feel the urge to change and to be better because the violence that I displayed was some insatisfaction with me. You know, when you try to attack someone for no reason, it's because you don't feel love. Because you are frustrated and if you feel miserable, you just want to share it and
yeah.
you want to impose that into others, and that's bad. And that's a bad thing. I
I
did
think
it,
yeah.
and
I think you really
it
hit.
is shameful.
I think you hit something there. I think sometimes when people are miserable in their own lives, it's easy to carry that into a social media platform and kind of let that be your forward self, and it's something. We got Lacey Rocks at Alpha's Bay. Woo! There we go. Your fan club has appeared. I have to be honest with you. I thought that you were BSing and just kind of trolling people by going on panels. So I owe you an apology. You really have been a good chatter, Alpha Wolf. You've really been a positive person on panels. So I applaud you for that. You certainly showed me.
I really value the community. I value the button of YouTube, and I value the new people from the drama community. It is a matrix of colors, of personalities that is really, really interesting. And I don't know why I just cannot stop listening. I try, but I no longer feel myself bad about it. I just embrace it. I'm trying to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. So
So
why I
go ahead, Alpha Wolf.
no. Sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Lacey Rocks. Woo, 99 cents. No, I wanted to say because there was, and you and I have a very unique history here that goes back for 4 years here on YouTube. And although I know you say that you're not Cyber Rounder, that was a different person down here. It's
Well, I did use the Cyber Rounder for a while, just because Timmy, the blogger puppets, cloned me and start messing around. I doxed him and I discovered that he used that and I started messing around. So
okay.
he actually emailed me the only time and asked me politely to drop the Cyber Rounder. We made peace.
That's it.
That's the story about it.
Okay. So there was another Cyber Rounder then, right?
Yes, he was Cyber Rounder. Like I said, he just clone me and like some people do, and they go places and start fire. And I did the same. I cloned him, start messing around, and he told we talk. He told me, let's drop it. I'll stop being Alpha Wolf. You stop being Cyber Rounder. And that's the only time that we cross
Okay.
path. I play no poker. I never been in Vegas. That's it.
So you were never online poker then, online poker player. Hi, Luna. Hi, everybody. Because Alpha Wolf, I received and I still have it, a very long message from Cyber Rounder regarding the way that Timmy113 had, aka Vlogger Puppet, had basically smashed him in a rigged online poker setup.
I don't remember the email, but my trolling is very sophisticated. I will be not surprised that I sent that email to you just to mess around.
Okay.
I don't do it. I don't do it anymore. But I used to do some crazy stuff. Like,
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
you remember the videos of him playing, when he had all of his, at his double wide in San Diego, he had all of the screens set up of, 3 or 4 different computers. And then, this Cyber Rounder got irritated because he evidently got taken in a game where Vlogger Puppets was taking up many seats in the poker table and pretending to be different.
I don't gamble, and the only times that I've been to casinos is to play like a chip 21 just to get some free drinks. I used to do it when I was young,
Okay.
but not anymore. I don't have time to do that. I have to keep with my reality and my real life. So
Interesting.
uh,
Anybody have any questions for this is quite a historic moment with being with Alpha Wolf here today. Does anybody have any questions for I know he likes to be called Alpo, but I just continue calling him Alpha Wolf because of years and years on YouTube of him being around.
I would like to do a shout out of the people that maintain the community alive. I do chair Dave. I think Dave and Becca, despite of all the trash that people talk about them, they are great people, and they just like to play hard. I like Jack Sparrow and the whole trolls on the round table. They're great. Zombie Toothless, Bulldog,
All of my favorites, except Rosie.
Skiwi. Those people are amazing.
Yeah,
So
Vinny G said, Alpha Wolf, did your car have a switch that makes the front bounce up and down off the ground?
by the way, Vinny G, Poker Chat, everybody. I don't. You could. I'm not faking this. You could tell it by the way I'm talking to you, but by my tone. I don't. I don't. I just enjoy the drama. I enjoy how we behave and the challenges.
Yeah, so you enjoy the sociology and psychology of the whole thing then, Alpha Wolf. That's what you're telling me you seem to enjoy. It's the way people interact. Laura Lay says, I want Alpha to read me a romance novel at bedtime. He does have that sexy voice.
Me gusta cuando callas porque estás como ausente y tus besos.
Ooh. Hey, Colleen, aloha.
I love poetry. So
Alpha Wolf does have, I say, if we were to all take a vote, he absolutely has the sexiest voice on YouTube, bar none of the male persuasion. He does sound very sexy. And
I love women. I love women. I love.
Here we go.
No, I'm not going to say anything nasty. I love women. I think I have two kids. I was there when they were born.
Wow.
And the whole thing about giving birth,
Wow.
prepare
So
for that.
I never knew you had. I know that you're. I think I heard before that you're divorced, but I never knew you had any kids, Alpha Wolf. That's cool.
Yeah, I have older kids. One is about middle, like 23, and the other one is 16. Yeah.
That's interesting on there. Your friend Juice is out here.
Hey, yes, come on. I love Yus. I love him. He's kind of bipolar. He's bipolar. Someday he will be. When he smokes weed, he goes nuts and crazy, and I that's when I like him the most.
Yeah, I've always liked Juice a hell of a lot. Hey,
Yeah,
Smooth.
the youth, I like most of the people here, but what I don't like is when you lie. Like I am so mad at I
Well,
tell you.
uh, I mean, she came out and admitted that she was just doing it to sort of make a splash coming into the community. Now, I did not know, honest to God, Alpha Wolf, I did not know she was going to lead with that as her, because she had been off for about a year. We hadn't seen her much in a year, so I had, it's how can you tell other people how to re-enter the community or to come into the community?
Let me give you an example. When I go to a hotel or a bar and I see a lady that I like, and I want to take her to my room. I don't start talking like I am a doctor. I do this. I have money. I drive a Mercedes. I don't use lies as a way to take advantage of you. And that's what she's doing. I present myself. I prefer to tell you, hey, I want to fuck you. Let's go upstairs. That's better than
How's
go through the whole web of lies and all this crap. So
how does that
do you get that message?
just
And
give me a few pointers, Alpha Wolf? How's that work out for you when you do that direct approach? I want to fuck you. How does that work out for you for the most part? Have you ever gotten slapped a few times or
what it is me? We always look for the yes. I don't care if I get if girl says no. Usually it's like five no's, one yes. You just focus on the yes.
so you're
And
playing, you're doing a numbers game then? So Vinny just said,
no, not a numbers game. It is probability. It
okay,
is. I don't do it often, but I have done it. And what I have, but the message that I want to say is the use of lies. You just to promote yourself. Show yourself as you are.
hello, Sean. Susie says, is Alpha Wolf hooked up with anybody at the current time?
I have a couple of booty calls, but I am not, in love with anyone now.
There you go, ladies. He's
I
a
am
very
I am I I am freelancing. I'm a freelancer.
There we go. I've extended Dave the invite. I don't know if he will or not. I want to be fair, but I cannot have two people in panel when you know that they're just going to scream and it's going to turn bad.
Who
Then it will be a
who
shit show. I will not do that
who?
on my channel.
I is that David Guns? You can bring him up. I'm not.
Not to, no, David Guns is not in here. No, this is
I don't have. You can bring somebody else. I don't have any grudges. I don't have any. I'm not a violent person.
yeah, that's fine. I just I'll talk about tonight on that. Luna Moon said Alpha Wolf is a freelance gynecologist.
Yeah, Luna Moon, Susie to anyone. Who else? I tell you, it's so much. Like when I wake up, I'm brewing coffee, preparing to go to work. I see who's on, and frankly, it's better than a cat or a dog. just listening to chats. I
Yeah.
don't have to walk you guys. I don't have to clean your shit. And I get entertained and I see, and you learn. I learn every time.
Well, the thing that impresses me is how many people say, "Oh, I'm checking out of this drama community. I can't stand that place," but yet nobody really ever leaves. Hey, 180, because it is like sticky paper, like fly paper when you land here. It's very hard not to get into this community and feel part of it and enjoy the chats. Not everybody likes all the stuff that goes on, but
That is why I criticize you supporting Elbow or pork chop, because he's a cancer, and he yeah, the more he grows, the more he violates. He's gonna hurt this community, and I know that something bad is going to happen, and he needs to take his own path. He needs, to get his game on, uh, 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 get a family. You did it. You knew you were transsexual on your years. You knew that, but you have your daughters. You went through the whole experience. Why you don't want him to have the same chance now that he's young?
well, when you
You
say
waited.
I can't think of anything I'm doing that's preventing him from pursuing his dream. If he wanted a family, he's certainly a family age, but you put a
But
lot of on other people on YouTube as if it's their responsibility for somebody's failure or somebody's success.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt that you are enabling him to stay on YouTube. Without you and running out of, he should have been out right now driving trucks. When
Well,
he felt a difficulty, he went back. He knew there were people out there that will support him. That's not the way you do it.
well,
He's still young, and he can make something out of himself. He's not stupid. He's smart.
this is the difference between
People,
this is I've now hung up my psychology degree, Alpha Wolf. I've tried everything on planet Earth, and so is everybody else. And I came to the conclusion that nobody leaves. The only way somebody gets off of YouTube is the
baby,
only way.
your degree is finance.
Well,
It's
let me finish. Let me finish here. The only thing that I believe gets people off of YouTube is they voluntarily leave themselves, or YouTube does. They do something that YouTube violates their guidelines, and then they are removed. Short of that, there's not much power that we really have down here, Alpha Wolf, and in my opinion, and we all make the mistake of trying to run a program to push people off of YouTube, and all we end up doing a lot of times is just frustrating ourselves and lashing out at other people because we don't have the success of pushing somebody off of YouTube, and then other people suffer for that. So I made the decision to be responsible for what comes out of my mouth and let other people run their own program and do their own thing. I'm tired of it. I've done this
that
for
that really makes sense, and I disagree respectfully, but that makes sense because I don't think there's anyone here on this community that has worked harder than you on building your channel. The time, money, the your channel, the views, time and the commitment, there's no one. You are second to none. And I wish that you make it mainstream. Mainstream. You deserve it. You actually deserve it. But at the same token, I see things that are not right. But
That's
you
good. I
you
mean, I
you
admire. Look, I got no problem with people that express their opinion without going outside of YouTube or sending cops to people's houses or doing some of that kind of thing. I think is multiple exponentially worse than what comes out of people's mouths on here on YouTube. And Shania Brown said Rosie lets people in her panel for a shit show and won't let others defend themselves. Wrong, Shania. What I do is refuse to have people on panel that I know are just going to fight to no end with cursing, yelling, and somebody's going to have to be bounced, and I'm not going to do it. And that to me defines what a shit show is at that point. If I have one person on, they can have their say with me moderating their behavior. I've extended earlier today.
Rosie,
Let me finish.
Rosie.
Dave wants to come on. No, if Dave wants to come on, he's been extended the invitation tonight, and he can certainly come on and have the whole platform to himself and whatever he wants to say. Is that fair? Oh yeah, but I'm not going to have a shit show on the on my channel. So there it is. Alpha Wolf, would you start a channel? Alpha Wolf, he's never uploaded content before, so he's just strictly a commentator. And,
I do have a channel. I do have a channel, but it's under the about hacking and all that good stuff.
Okay, so you do
that's what you do.
Yeah, Mo.
This channel for me is like entertainment, and I don't know. I don't really know how did I get here. Just I don't know.
Yeah, so
You know what, Rosie? Rosie, when I used to watch you, when I used to work at an office, I used to watch your videos, and I have to minimize the window because you were in the freaking bikini. And I was afraid of people like walking behind the cubicle.
Muchachos. Ay, caramba, Alva, ¿qué pasa? What are you doing, man?
Yeah.
I'm looking at
how can I explain this to people? Oh, no. She's just talking about RVs, but she's doing it.
God damn, Alpha, you're funny as fuck, man. That is funny as hell. Minimizing the windows. I think I have a few people minimizing the windows around here. But I have to say, Alpha Wolf, you're always very honest in things, and you also let other people express an opinion without going sideways on them, and I think that's pretty cool for you to do so. I guess I've just reached a point now where I just want to, I'm going to be on the road a lot, and I just don't want to be involved in a lot of I'm going to see who I want to see and hang out with the people, and they have to be responsible for their own selves. I think we expect other people to be the police force around here, and that's where we go wrong, I think. On
Rosie, I know, and you know, that the videos that get the most views are the videos when you have Elvis on the tiny whiny bikinis. When you do videos about your true passion, like vintage stereo, you don't get the same views. You don't get the same views when you do videos about remember you used to do, how you say it in English,
I still do a lot of metal.
alcohol. There's still alcohol, yeah, that.
Yeah, but that should be proof. But that should be proof to you that I don't really care, because I continue to do vintage audio hangouts. I continue to do metal detecting and baking, because I don't really care about that kind of thing. I know, like, if you look at the last 2 weeks, I don't think Elvis has been in the title maybe the last week once on here, because I don't need Elvis to carry my chats. Okay, that's the bottom. Last night I didn't even know he was coming into the till he showed up on the side chat. It wasn't announced or anything like that. So I'm going to disagree on that a bit, Alpha Wolf, because I continue following my passion month in and month out here on. I haven't changed.
Did you listen to Lady Gaga's acceptance speech last night at the Oscars?
No, I don't want. I don't have
that. Listen to it. She talks about success is just the result of discipline, perseverance, that, but have a lot of time. You know, you have just a few good years after you. So whatever it is that you do it now.
You know, the problem is, I think, and I'll tell you, Alpha Wolf, you're a lot younger than I am, my friend. I'm assuming, and good afternoon, everybody. Hello. Is when something magical happens when you reach 60. In Princess Fairy, I did a whole hangout on I did a whole upload on the new rules, honey. The things to strike haven't changed at all. It's just your YouTube strike system has changed. When you reach 60, Alpha Wolf, you suddenly become aware that you don't have that many more years on planet Earth here. So you make some tough decisions for yourself. You probably get more spiritual in life, which I've attempted to do in 2019. And you start to do more things that please yourself and that you want to do. And on places like YouTube, run your own show without worrying about trying to make everybody else happy with what you do or you don't do. And that's the big change for me in 2019 is exactly, hi Tucker, is exactly changing things to do things the way I want to. And I don't ever see anybody else apologize for the stuff that they do on their channels. You know, I've never heard anybody come out, maybe one person, an old friend of mine, Shay, you know Shay, came out and did an apology video and owned his stuff. But I've not seen anybody else take any responsibility for their own behavior here.
I think apologies for an apology are worthless. You really have to apologize has elbow done like a dozen. He never means it.
Well, I'm just saying, apart from elbow, I'm talking about other people that you know. Elvis is running his own program of entertain the trolls, hate the trolls, wash, rinse, repeat, wash over and over and over again. So he has to live with that. But I'm talking about other people that they don't ever.
Don't wait for apologies.
Well, I'm not.
That's why just do what you are doing.
That's why
I think you're important. Excuse me for interrupting. I think you're important because you are the jewel of the transgender community.
Oh my goodness! No,
I haven't seen any transgender.
Jen is over here laughing. I think there's a lot more jewels than I am in the trans community. I just have a big mouth. I don't lead with being trans, though. It's not important. And if other people want to put that on me, that's what can I do, Al?
It is important. It is important because life is about change. And what you have done, change from a man to a woman, extraordinary. I think, I don't know if I have the spine to do that.
Yeah,
and it is an exercise of honesty on your part. And there's a lot of people that they are struggling.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Kid Cat says you're enabling Elvis to continue his failed YouTube experiment. I would disagree that it's failed. Instead of hitting rock bottom and getting a job, what comes next is on you. See, there's the transference of somebody, kitten cat, that's totally frustrated with the lack of success that he or she has had running a program that's gone for years here with people meeting, with people, excuse me, with people
I love kitten cat. Kitten cat, hello kitten.
Excuse me. With people meeting in person, with people going to court. And I understand the degree of frustration. So they now engage in what's called transference. They want to take their anger and then push it onto somebody else, as if you're responsible for keeping somebody else afloat, as if I'm responsible for people watching in droves every time he goes live. Give me a break. You know, give me a friggin' break. You're responsible for your own actions on YouTube. Own it. Be mature enough to own that and admit your frustration and deal with it. Okay? That's my bottom line. So, go ahead, Apple. Well, thank you.
I just wanted to say hi to Kitten Cat. Kitten Cat, I'm a fan. Great troll.
That's what I say. As a person, why do you people watch Elvis to begin with? That's the question that people have to answer for themselves, but they don't want to, for the most part. Hey, Uber Goober lady, how are you? Nice to see you.
Yeah, she's fantastic. Uber Goober and Ora May Cooper or Brown, whatever. Those two ladies are great.
Yeah, I agree. Oda Mae Brown is Oda Mae Cooper is the best of the best, and I love Uber Goober lady. I was so happy she fired up a chat. I don't know if in comment, but I sure as hell enjoy listening to her, and I enjoy Vinny's stream, because Vinny is another guy that runs his own show and doesn't take any prisoners, and probably gives, you know, one of the greatest shows down here on YouTube, and I love that. But people have to be responsible. That's right. Linda Francine said there are people who've let Elvis set up shop in their heads. Exactly. You know, when you clear out your cache in your brain, your CACHE, then I think you'll be better for it. Do as you don't tell people when you're not willing to do as you preach. Then don't talk to other people about what they should do, because it's disingenuity at its best. That's it. So
you know what I like the most about VG and Touchcats? The music. Those two, they know how to do a playlist.
Kitten Cat says, what do you consider the most successful part of the YouTube experiment? I consider the fact that his daily view counts grow, and there's no doubt that his AdSense grows. In YouTube terms, he is on the road to success. So there you go. If I justify my immorality, Claude, futons, then what about the rest of you that continue to watch constantly on the Hangouts? You're as guilty, if not more so, than I am, because at least now I admit that I'm having fun here and enjoying having my channel and being genuine about what I do without having to burden myself with other people's channel screw ups and stuff.
Can he kiss you now?
No, he's more of a friend to you than me, Kitten Cat, because of the amount of time that you spend there and the amount of time he takes up in your head. That's the difference. When I'm not on YouTube, I'm not thinking about it like you are. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Vinny G says that's what I say, Rosie. The people who watch are the ones governing. Exactly. We also have a chance to click off and not watch. So it doesn't matter, Smooth. It's not a question of cave-in or not. It's a realization that there's not that many more years left, and I can be responsible for what comes out of my own mouth, but I will not be responsible for other people's behavior anymore. So that's it.
Amen. Amen. There you go, girl.
There you
Amen.
go. Five Gobbler. So I can understand also why people are very frustrated because they don't make the headway on it. So,
Can I ask you a question?
of course,
Why do you I don't want to say abandoned, but what happened to your old panel?
such
You know,
as
all these people, yeah, the Ellie, Teresa, your old, you just disposed of, you
no,
changed everyone. Can you explain that?
yeah, Greg still comes on my panel. Teresa still comes on my panel. I'm trying to think of other people. There's only, I'm still.
How about Ellie? How about Ellie? How about Deb?
Ellie rarely comes on uh, panels. Alpha Wolf, she would come on Saturday night. Other than that, I would say that I've done things that people aren't aware of to try to make amends to people like Awesome Hooker and other people that I've taken steps. I also am the only one that did 2 public apologies for saying, hey, I did what I did. And if it hurt you, I'm sorry, meeting Dave and Becca. I saw no reciprocity at all. I saw no one on the other side reach out and make an effort to close the gap. So I also decided that I'm more of a enjoy being more solo going out now in the future. It's more fitting Alpha Wolf with what I do with live streaming as an individual now, and not the panel, the chats, the live streams sitting here will be less and less going forward, and there'll be more and more street streams and travel streams. There won't be these. There won't be panels and all that in the future too much.
That that really makes sense. That really makes sense.
And there's just a limit to what you can do. But when I sense I don't get reached out to on the other side too, I'm not. I've done everything that I'm going to do at this point in time, and I want everybody to be happy. It's like my friend Nicole said, everybody has a chat they can go to now and enjoy exactly the type of chat they want to have, the people that they want to surround themselves with. People like Awesome Hooker. I love Awesome Hooker. I love her chats. I love listening to her chats when she runs them. Let me fix my camera here. Hold on a minute.
Awesome Hooker is a first class lady.
She is
She's amazing.
she's the one I'd most admire for the way that she runs her shows here, and I've made no bones about that. She was, she's great. I've communicated with her. I sent her something recently in the mail, so I do care about people. I do try to reach out. So,
Hey, hey, I want to say a last a thought before I leave. I want to have other people the chance to come here if you want and talk to you. I think what you're planning is great. Go hit the road. You know you have created yourself and experience. I think you have so many talents, and be yourself and experience the road. Stop going to Vegas. Go to other places. You always have a good opinion. You have deep thoughts, and I think by hitting the road, you will find yourself, and you will find
thank you,
the
Al.
peace in you.
Thank you.
May God bless you, and may God bless Miss Jen. And thank you for the opportunity. And I'll
Thank,
be listening.
thank you, Alpha.
Bye bye.
Much
Thank you.
appreciated.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Well, that was very, very sweet of him. I want to shout out to Shauna Males too, because I really admire her, and I wish more people were sub to her and listen to her content, because she's no she ain't no Rosie butt kisser. I mean, she tells it like it is when she has her hangouts. And I've been featured topic sometimes. But I love I love her take on stuff. I like the way she reflects on things on YouTube, and she puts herself into the equation too. She doesn't just sit there and moralize and sermonize about others. She puts herself squarely in the situation too, and will berate herself and slap herself on the wrist for saying, "Why do I do the things that I do?" And what that's real honesty and you know, just somebody I can really admire. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Nice to see you. She doesn't sugarcoat. That's correct. And there's nothing oblique about her. It's very head on. It's like I see my friend Tucker out here. He's also very straight on. You either get it, you either deal with it, or you don't. But the one thing I like about Tucker is if he's frustrated, if he senses that I give a platform, to somebody like Elvis or somebody like Bergs, he comes out and says it. He doesn't dwell on it and doesn't make the whole point of his whole channel's existence. He can go from topic to topic to topic and topic and flow with the flow. And I think like Vinny, he's reached a point now where he realizes that I'm just running my own show here. People may not be popular with some people like Tasha. She's currently not the flavor of the month, and Mallory Williams. But these are people that I will meet and spend time with in person. Is it something I look forward to? Oh, yeah, because I say when you meet somebody in person, it gives a totally different complexion on things. And you can decide for yourself what somebody is really like as opposed to what they are on YouTube. Sometimes it's exactly the same. Sometimes it's different. I will sell this to Alpha Wolf too. I believe that we all have a past, even Drury. And many times I've had to sit here and listen to Drury be bashed on when for the most part I know a couple things. Drury's not as involved as he used to be in YouTube down here because of the sour experiences that he had. It really had nothing to do with Elvis, and also that he's been a very kind person and a very sharing and a very loving person. I know when Jen and I have met him on several occasions. So I want to say we have to go by our own experience of what it is. And how we got on with somebody. So I'm looking forward to spending time with him again. If you only see somebody online and other people fill your ear about what somebody supposedly did or didn't do, you have a biased view. But when you meet somebody in person, it's a different story. It's like the way I appreciated meeting Dave and Becca in person. Let's see. I will be right back. I'm going to grab something to eat. have a few Ritz crackers. I'm not going to be on much longer. I suspect Tucker's going to be having a chat. So hello, low profile. Nice to see you. Shauna. Smooth is like a lot less drama. I do need some cheese. Hi, Chris. I still feel very Vinny said if you put that roll of Ritz crackers down the front of your pants, it could change your life. Holy hell. Thank you, Quinny. Oh my God. That is funny as shit, Vinny. I'm gonna run about 15 more minutes and then I'm done. Yield to the greater YouTubers here. Oh man, I love Vinny. Giving me some of my greatest entertainment. Look at Tucker. I'm on Elvis watch tonight. Oh man, that's funny as hell. How you doing, Angelo? Oh, funny. Angelo's like, I scream Tucker while he streams Vinny streaming Elvis. How you doing, Cheeseburger? It's going to be nice when I get on the CX, huh? As if that's going to happen. I laugh about that now. I'm doing good, Angelo. Nice to see you. Can't wait to have you up on panel. So, hi, Willow. I love Cheese Whiz, that canned stuff. Oh. Here's what, a cat or dog? Oh, Georgie's a doggy. Georgie up. Oh, I didn't see you there. There you go. Come on. You want that cheese? Come on. There you go. Yeah, rocky market for CX. That's what I'm saying. You can't eat Cheese Whiz anymore? That's funny, Shauna. Shauna's funny as hell. Why don't you get out there streaming, Shauna? Reality Hollywood stars also get bored. Tucker brought you in on panel. Awesome. I don't know. Mama Bear's really mad at me still. So, Ginger. Yeah, I'm going to be baking Friday. I'm going to be baking Friday night. I may, yeah, Tasha's always welcome on my panel. I sent her a link out, but it went to her phone. And if I screw up sending a link out to somebody, always just let me know on the stream. Hey, Rosie, I need it sent here, or a Gmail. I think I'm gonna make a coconut cake this week. I'm really dying for a big ass coconut layer cake. Can you do a shake in that top? There you go. Do my, what do they call it? Baywatch. The bear needs a cracker. Mm. I'm going to bake a coconut cake. Then it's Lent. No drinking. 40 days. So I'm going to bake a cake Friday for like the kickoff of Lent. And then I'm going to have another coconut cake for Easter. So looking forward. That was hot. Nathan, you're so cute. And that's it. Oh, Shauna, I wish you would come out here and visit us, honey. God knows you'd class up the joint. Yeah, I do like you, Alpha Wolf. I wish you'd send me your picture. George, what do you want, more cheese? Hmm? Who likes cheese, Happy Meal? I'd love to have Sean out here. We have Narce. Narce is coming out in March. Looking forward to that. That's what I'm saying, low profile. You can look up my video where I'm running on the beach. I did one of those slow motion. It bit my fucking tongue. Oh! My mouth is so damn big. Marshall said I had an authentic Cadbury bar from England, so much better than the American Cadbury. Cadbury's better than American stuff anyway. So it is the best chocolate. But I never had I don't know if I had an English one compared to an American made, but I can tell you Cadbury's much smoother. It's a much more richer chocolate. It's really great quality chocolate. You still eat you ramen crap noodles. I do. My basic diet, Kool-Aid and ramen noodles. That's it. That's it. It's the ramen noodles and crap. Mars, I don't know. Where do you get English chocolate, Marshall, as opposed to the distributed American stuff? Where do you get that? Ms. Pudwina? Yeah, Triggered Chimp says, do you have a saddle for Georgie? I could ride him wearing a GoPro, chimping like a mofo. Now that would be quality content. Wow. Why would the Arabic grocery store pay the money to import? Do you think the people that come in there purchase it? I know. Do you think the people that come in there to purchase it, do you think that they really care? Hi, Mr. X. Do you think that they really care about whether that cheese is made? Yeah, the Sean the Brit, the fruit and the nut bar is the bomb. The dairy bar is pretty good, but the fruit and nut bar, Sean the Brit hit it, ding. That fruit and nut bar is amazing. Marshall said you can get English chocolate from an authentic grocery store that's Arabic. Why are you so sure that they import that? Oh, you have a collar mount for your GoPro for your Waddy boy. That's cool. Okay, Cost Plus has candy and food from all over the world. I'll have to check that out, Chris. That belly button ring is doing good. I didn't have any issues this time around, so I'm really happy about that. The belly button ring is doing really good. No. I agree, Vinny. The Belgians, I think, make the best chocolate. I think that's true. I'm going to get something to drink real quick, and then I'm going to go about 5 or 10 minutes, and that's it. Fruit and nut is what I had, but the English One tastes better. It's much smoother than hers. I'm going to have to try it. I don't have an Arabic grocery store around here, though. They probably bought it in from Walmart now. Uber. Uber goober lady, you should be on the fucking stage, you know that. George, you already had some. No more cheese. No more cheese, Georgie. No more cheese. Oh, it's funny. I'll tell you. Between Tucker, Vinny, and Uber Goober lady, they have such great senses of humor. I'm pretty sure importing food from another country. Yeah, but what do I know? Yeah, I think it's probably very strictly regulated, the food. Sean, you did a panel? Let me see something. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Okay. Oops. I'm subscribed to you now. I didn't even know you were doing content. Good for you. Damn, that's exciting. Well, I got you subbed up now. That's really awesome. I love it when we have more streaming. Ask Sean about HP sauce. It's a secret topping on shawarma. That's cool. I'm glad. Well, I'm going to enjoy your hangout. Take care, Shauna. Oh, I wish I was down in 78 degrees. I swear I'm going to sell this place and move to San Diego. Let's see. Vinny says, I used to sponsor a homeless kid in Iraq through World Vision. I stopped when I found out that they considered camels children. Oh, Lord. That's pretty cool. Mr. X. Kitten cat. Yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to your chat, Sean. I think that's awesome. I love listening to other people's chats. That's great. I really enjoyed listening to Uber Goober lady last night, and even Dave's chat. I kind of got blasted, but Dave's a friend. Rosie buy a place in San Ysidro in El Cajon. See, San Ysidro's right on the border, though, Marshall. It's a lot of traffic there. It's the busiest border crossing in like the world down there, and it's nutty. San Ysidro is right up against Tijuana. Boom. El Cajon is a pretty dangerous. It's a real gang area up there, El Cajon. So, okay, Nathan. I'm trying to see if talk Missy Jenn into it, but she loves it up here. But I would love to be down in San Diego. I might make that happen. So Cheeseburger said we got to pull the whole communities back together. YouTube's gone with their censorship. I don't know. To me, having read those rules from front to back, I don't think anything changed. The only thing that changed was they seem to be more lenient about strikes now. Remember, before 2 years ago, if you got a strike, it was 6 months. 6 months at that strike. Now, then because Facebook and other streaming platforms are growing, they've had to be more lenient and back away now. Then they made it 3 months for a strike instead of 6 months. Now they've made it even more lenient now. And they've said everybody gets one free get out of jail card. Boom. Only one for the life of your channel. One freebie. Then they go through their 3 strikes thing. You know, well, it's the first strike now, you'll get a week. The second one, 2 weeks. The third one, you're gone. But to me, that's more lenient, their policy. Warnings are not true. It's a lie. Well, I haven't seen anything change in terms of content, you know, especially, you know, for what's a strike now? Summers in San Diego are just wonderful. Winters, most of the months are great. Hipster, haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing good, honey. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably do, but I gotta consider Jen too. I don't mind driving up to San Francisco for care, but we may do that. Communications are going to be a bit chunky until we find out how to compensate for the signal that bounce. Johnny, are you in San Diego? You like the silver one. Thank you, Mr. X. Let's see. Yeah, LA is good, but man, LA it's wow. You know, the homeless and stuff have just taken over the city, and all the tourist spots are now just overrun. You can hardly walk down the street without tripping over tents and people on the sidewalks, and it was really bad last May when we went down. Long Beach is nice, yeah. Moved to Reno. You two love it up there. Too cold for me in winter, Chris. Woo! Real stuff is going on behind the curtain that people don't see. That's real frightening. Okay, well, LA's not the same. I lived there when I was young, and it was different then, not now. Yeah. Yeah, your addiction to Latinas. Me too. I'm not sure, Cheeseburger. It looked like same old, same old. I know what they've really cracked down on is Hangouts and the things that go on Hangouts. That's the real one that they're cleaning up. I mean, for sexy content, it's always the same as it's always been. As long as you're covered up top, as long as your nips are covered, as long as your bottom's covered, as long as you have a piece of material going up your butt crack in the back, you're all good. That's yeah. Tom, this is a Troll-A-Rama, so you know, Vinny's. I'm not trying to take anybody out. Troll-A-Ramas are. Let's see what's. Yeah, it's okay. This is a Troll-A-Rama. Well, then you love me then, Mr. X. Your ultimate one there. So the Troll-A-Rama is a little different. Can you imagine MB and a G-string? Not really. Not really. I'm an anything goes person, no restrictions as long as the audience is informed. Well, Cheeseburger, it's interesting you said that because I suggest that YouTube have YouTube Red. I suggested that YouTube create YouTube Blue, which would be the adult oriented wing, because you'd still have a lot of advertisers that would love to be. I'm not talking about X-rated stuff. I'm talking about topless or things like that that are more edgy content, and then you wouldn't have any issue with that. You'd still have advertisers, and it could be a totally segregated platform, and there wouldn't be you wouldn't have to do near the policing that you're doing now. Let's see, Marshall says, I request you make content in Austin. Great barbecue there. I will be in Texas. El Paso. Thank you, Quinny. Yeah, it's on. I mean, a lot of it is anyway. Hey, Sophia. But like I say, the rules about coverage are very clear with YouTube. They're very easy. It's the things that are hangouts that are really difficult. They're the things that can just get a random strike. But how would you prove that you're 18 or over? Well, same thing, low profile. How do you prove when you go onto a distillery site or you anywhere else? It's stated as such, and the proof is on you as the user, not on the, once you, let me fix this. Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. I had to get the sound on. Once you've checked that you're 18 and over, it's no longer the platform's responsibility. In other words, they provided the gateway. Whether you lie or not is no longer their. It's no longer their responsibility anymore. Well, I'm just saying, Tom, this is a Troll-A-Rama. You know, Vinny's in a different country environment down there in Australia. They're a lot more freewheeling. Oh, okay. According to Jory, one thing on his AdSense, he got paid on the 21st. No taxes needed. Hey, Hondo. How you doing, Andrew Hondo? Welcome. Welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, trolls are the real OGs most of the time. That's exactly true. I think Marshall stepped on the scale the other day. I think it was like 270. What did he step on, Jen? 273 or something the other day? What? Marshall stepped on the scale the other day. What was he, 273? I don't know. I don't. Okay. I'm not watching much. I think that's all. 273. That's 100 more pounds than I am. That's 272. Okay. 275, right? But still, how would they check that if you say you're 18, you push your yes? Well, you know that's tough. Parents were walking. Well, that's what I'm saying, low profile. But how much can you govern? There's so many sites now. If you go into Jim Beam or Jack Daniels, all the liquor sites have gateways that they ask you to put in your birthday. And what can you do beyond that? There's, you know, they go to court and it's clearly that they had a gateway on and you lied, you know, so it's on them. Yeah, same too. When I enjoy his streams too, Cheeseburger, when he's talking about RBs and doing reviews and he's talking about food. But when Elvis is on blasting people in a hangout, I don't ever watch that kind of. I have no interest in that content at all. So, But RVs, I could listen to them talk about Class Bs all day long. Yeah, thank you. Polly said hello to Missy Jenn.
Hello, Polly.
Yeah,
Nice
Polly,
to see you.
she's
Much love to
got yeah, she's got something special for you Thursday morning, Polly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Much love to you.
Yeah, I was trying to say, Joe King said talking about food is okay, but eating like a hog is not. So I tend to chomp my food sometimes. There is no doubt. Jen is kind of smiling at me here, like.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? I'm getting ready to close out here and call it. I'll be back later tonight. Talk about Fair is Fair on the platform. And like I said, I have Cajun Kev said, how tall is Elvis? 5 feet 8 inches tall, I would say. I'm 5 feet 6 inches. So next time I see him, we'll get the measuring tape and we'll have an independent third party. All right, so I'm out of here, everybody. Thanks so much for being along. I appreciate you guys being on tonight. Thanks again, Alpha Wolf, for being such a wonderful guest on panel. And thank you, everybody.
Much love. Hugs and kisses.